Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca and today I'm sharing with you what I eat in a day to help support my hypothyroidism and honestly just to support my overall hormonal balance. So I recently shared a meal prep video, so certainly check that out if you're interested to know what I have made in order to help me. I'm going to be eating some of those items, and actually I'm going to show you basically how I put those items that I prepped together. So I'm about to have breakfast. I'm going to make a breakfast hash. But I wanted to also share that I did already have my smoothie. I went to the gym today at 9 around, got my workout in, and then I had my peppermint mocha smoothie, but I forgot to add the banana. So I'm gonna have to fit in a banana sometime today because it's really important for me to get all the nutrients from a banana, and I have a huge bunch of them that I picked up at the grocery store yesterday, which actually is also in the meal prep video. There's like a small grocery haul to share just what I got for the week. I did share my Trader Joe's grocery haul, which is a healthy grocery haul for hypothyroidism, and those things will last me at least a month, maybe even 2 months. I'm sure some of the items will last more than a month. But anyway, I'm going to get right into it. I hope you're having an awesome day, and stay tuned to see what I'm eating today. So here are the potatoes. This is the sweet potato oven hash recipe, and it should be linked below. I also have a little meal plan and meal planning guide and a 1-week sample meal plan in my Facebook group. You can check the description below for that as well. It has this recipe, and it also has the chicken recipe, a bunch of others, because these are staple items, and I just have basically a whole meal plan to use different items throughout the week. And so anyway, I'm going to use some of that sweet potato, some of the chicken. So I'm going to then I have avocado, egg, heat everything up, fried egg, and some hot sauce. So I'm just going to spritz a little bit of avocado oil. And this thing comes out kind of weird. The first time I used it, it sprayed everywhere. I'm not used to I don't know, it's not like the normal spray. And I'm so excited about this pan that I have because I've been searching for a stainless steel small skillet for a very long time. I do not use hardly any non-stick surfaces because even if they say they're clean, there's not enough information about them to really know. I certainly don't trust it. So I try to use everything, and doing an egg has honestly taken some time to learn how to actually fry an egg in a stainless steel skillet. The key is 2 things. Make sure there's oil, and make sure it is not too hot. You want it to be hot before you put it in there, but not too hot because then it'll burn and it'll stick to the bottom. And I love using this fish spatula. I think it just works really well. I need to check it. See if it's ready to come up. I'll give it another second, not quite. There you go. A little pepper. Everything seasoning. Alrighty, here it is. So I kind of deconstructed it. I usually put it in a bowl, but I cooked the egg first, so I just put that on the plate and then decided to just put half the avocado on the side. In this I put some chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's. I also sprinkled some sesame seeds on it and on the hash itself. And then I have some Tabasco sauce I'm going to throw on everything. I'm sitting at my table, and I'm just going to enjoy this with this cup of coffee. Yes, every day is a good day for a vacay. And this one is just 3 tablespoons of the Califia Farms hazelnut creamer with coffee. I decided not to put the 2nd scoop of collagen in, but by the way, I had 1 cup of coffee already with 1 scoop of collagen, 3 tablespoons of Califia Farms creamer. But since I'm having the broth today, I decided not to do that for this one. So we're just having some coffee, have this, and then I'm going to get back to work. So I just wanted to share real quick that it's super important for all of your meals to be very balanced, like fat, carbs, and protein, lots of micronutrients. This is great to balance your hormones and also to support your thyroid, which I have shared. I'm doing a series right now where I'm sharing the top 5 reasons why you're not losing weight, which one of them has to do with hormones, and it has not come up yet. That's going to be out in a few weeks. but I did go into it briefly in my basically part 1 of the series, where I just kind of go over all 5 reasons. And the thing about hormones is, like, not one can be off without another. So it could also have something to do with estrogen, progesterone, could also have to do with cortisol versus melatonin, could be a little bit of everything. So it's just really important to stay balanced no matter what kind of hormonal problem you're dealing with. Balancing your blood sugar is going to be super critical. So I'm getting ready to have some lunch. I actually just got done with a shower, finished up all my check-ins, and picked Taylor up from school. I'm going to have some lunch. I'm making the collard green and black bean soup, and I'm going to add some quinoa, ham, and Parmesan to it. And then I'm going to actually finish up the meal prep that I started yesterday. So if you have not checked that video out yet, definitely check that out, because it shows a lot of stuff that I'm not eating today, but I am eating throughout the week. And I also share that stuff on Instagram, so totally follow me over there. So here's my lunch, the collard green and black bean soup. And then I used just that boar's head ham that I picked up, and I just put a few ounces in here because it does have the ham broth, so I thought that would be good instead of using chicken again, since I've already had chicken today. And then I did have a cup of quinoa, and then just about a teaspoon of grated Parmesan. And, you know, today is a work from home day. So if you are, you know, working outside of the home, you could easily prepare this and put it like in a thermos, you know, the day, like the morning of, or if you heat things up in the microwave, you could just like prepare everything, you know, in advance. I just like to have my stuff all separated and then mix it up as I go. And when I go into the studio, I usually bring a salad or a smoothie, just because I don't use microwaves, and it's just easy for me to, you know, package those up in the fridge and stuff. But this is my lunch, and yeah. That was so delicious. Definitely check out the meal prep video for the recipe on here. It's like the perfect seasoning. The key to really eating healthy is seasoning your food. Like, no one wants bland chicken breast, rice, and broccoli. Like, make some good food that tastes good and is good for you. And then also save some room for treats, because if you've watched any of my other What I Eat in Days, you know that's going to happen. So it is dinner time. I'm making some green beans, and I just have some frozen green beans in here with about, I don't know, a tablespoon of this bacon grease that I saved. And then also about a cup of the bone broth. Now, hopefully you can see this good. But can you see like all like the gelatin? You can see the collagen. I'm going to go to the light. I don't know if you can see it that well. But you can see all the little spots. That's some good broth. So I'm actually drinking a cup of broth right now. But I've got some sweet potatoes in the air fryer for Taylor, because she's going to have the sweet potatoes, chicken, and then this is the pound of ground beef that we have, and I just cut out a square, and I'm making her just a hamburger patty, because she's not going to want to eat what we're eating tonight, and this just is easy because we're already making green beans as a side. I'm going to use the same pan to make the cauliflower rice and the rest of the ground beef. This was meal prep, goes in the air fryer. That's simple. So it's definitely possible to, you know, meal prep and, you know, feed everyone what they want, and you can still stay on track.
Dexter has his head stuck in Bill Jack.
Alright, so here's the finished product. Green beans, by the way, I put salt, pepper, garlic, onion, paprika, and parsley in addition to the bacon and the beef broth. And then for the beef, it's just the 3/4 pounds of ground beef, 1 bag of cauliflower rice, and then I used a can of the fire roasted tomatoes here. And then I put just a little bit of Parmesan cheese, probably like a tablespoon. And what I did in the pan is I just basically divided it into like 3 parts. It gave Chris 2/3 and my 1/3. That way I'll know that I got like at least 4 ounces, or about 4 ounces of ground beef. And this is dinner. Having some kombucha now. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me and letting me share with you what I ate today. I ended up not having a treat, which is very uncommon for me, but I just wasn't hungry. I was going to try the new oat milk bars that I got from Sam's. Still have not tried them because I'm literally addicted to the Kind bars. But I'm just not hungry, so I'm going to listen to my body, and I don't need it, and I don't like really want it, you know, so I'm not going to have it. And I did not end up eating that half banana that I forgot to put in my smoothie. But whatever, just like weight loss, it doesn't have to be perfect when you're trying to support your thyroid and really your overall hormonal health. And I want you to remember too that I'm just sharing this to help you, with just some ideas on what you can eat to support your thyroid. This is by no means a replacement for doctor's care when it comes to treating your thyroid. The truth is, health and thyroid issues and hormonal issues and gut issues and every other issue there is not just about the food. Even autoimmune conditions. Now, food plays a part in it for sure. It's also exercise, and it's, toxins in your environment, in your space, in your relationships. It's stress and it's emotions, it's trauma. I mean, there's so much that goes into it to truly like healing. And for me, honestly, I just decided that I'm not going to focus on healing my thyroid, if that makes sense. I'm going to support my thyroid, and over time I'm just going to work on healing myself, and that will help to at least make it, what I think, not get worse. Like, I don't know, maybe this is for another video, but yeah, I'll share my thyroid story later. But anyway, thanks again for hanging out and letting me share with you what I ate today. Let me know what you do to support your thyroid and any favorite ideas that you have. Cairo is totally sniffing the bottom of the camera right now. But anyhow, hope you have an awesome day. Please go do something good for yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.